I'm talking to Kate Pettigo with Roanoke Parks and Recreation, and we're here to talk about Kids to Park Day. Start by telling us what that is. What is National Kids to Park Day?
Sure. Kids to Parks Day is put on by the National Park Trust every year, and it is a day of play that is meant to connect families with their local green spaces.
And how long have we been doing that?
We've been doing it for quite some time.
Yeah.
In the past, Kids to Parks Day in Roanoke has looked like many different things. One of them being a centralized event at Wasena Park. And then a couple years ago, we transitioned to a more citywide event and took it to social media. And this year it's going to look even a little bit more different.
So when is it this year?
Sure, it's May 16th is the National Kids to Parks Day, National Day of Play.
And so our activities and the events are going to be safer because of COVID. Talk about what we're going to do this year.
Absolutely. So the plan this year actually has been kind of in the works for a while now, and it just so happens that this method of celebrating Kids to Parks Day really does work out well for keeping it safe and socially distanced and low risk when it comes to spreading the virus.
Yeah.
We will be doing a citywide day of play that is going to be hosted on a scavenger hunt app. Which means that anybody in the city can participate in any park in the city. And that way we have, well, the reason that we decided to go that route is because it's been shown, studies have shown that when communities value outdoor spaces and they value outdoor recreation and play, the kids in those communities grow up physically stronger, physically more healthy, mentally more healthy, and they end up being more successful in life. So we thought, you don't have to go to somebody else's neighborhood to celebrate this great event. You can do it in your own neighborhood. So that's why we're taking it to the citywide event that we are.
So how do you think Kids to Park Day and events like that, how do they help children and families develop that love for our parks? Talk about that a little.
Yeah, so the way that we're doing it this year, a scavenger hunt, it's self-led, so you can go to a park, you just download an app, and then the missions on that app are going to give you a chance to see your park in a new way. They will be activities that encourage stewardship. It'll be picking up trash or that sort of thing. It could be encouraging physical fitness, so doing some kind of calisthenics, creativity. There could be some kind of art projects or some kind of creative thing that you could do, as well as just like silly fun things. And so by doing this, families are empowered to get out to the parks and see it in a new way, but then they're also linked up with all the other people who are participating. And through this app, one of the things that we found that's really cool is that you do see everyone else participating. So you get to see what your neighbors and what your other, other residents of the city are doing on that same day. So that has an inspiring effect. And when you have that, you create a sense of community, and that sense of community is something we really need right now. But it also just makes you have a better sense of well-being, and then you're much more likely to come back to that park in the future and play more in the future because you have positive associations. And it's just like, it's going to be a fun day.
It helps develop and continue that love for the outdoors in the parks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When we do things as a community, they make it more important to us all.
If someone was watching and they said, I want to know more about this, how can they get information?
Absolutely. Well, playroanoke.com is the best place to go. That's the Parks and Recreation website. And then after that, I would say following us on social media, if you're on social media, is another excellent way. And that's at Play Roanoke, both on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Great. Well, it sounds like a lot of fun. I hope we get really good participation this year.
Me too.
Thanks for sharing it with us.
Absolutely.
Okay.